Welcome back, guys. Today we're going to be looking at 5 enchantment room setups, and these designs I've all created and these are unique, and you guys can use these in any of your builds that you want, but these are just to give you guys some inspiration. And here is our first enchantment setup. No, I'm just kidding. Our goal for these is a level 30 setup. And that means all of these builds or all of these designs have the capability of giving you level 30 enchantments, whether that's on your bow or your diamond swords or whatever you guys want to enchant. Go ahead and make sure you hit that like button and subscribe button, especially if you like this video, because I'm going to be putting out more of these kinds of videos as well as my Let's Plays, and it'll really help me out if you guys hit that like button and subscribe. So our first design, ignore the outside. You just have to imagine that this was actually in a building, and this is what the interior would look like. And for our first one, it's a library, and in here you've got your whole entire setup, and it's put up onto this pillared quartz area looking out upon that flat land out there, and you can get level 30 enchantments through here. And what I like to do is I put all of your items that you might have gotten. So if you've defeated the Ender Dragon, putting some of these up in your library, along with some different armor stands and some paintings and everything, and just mixed in. And it's all very well lit. Under here are actually jack-o'-lanterns that light up the area. So this is the first design, and this is the library design. So our next design is inspired by the Hobbit build style going around, and it even comes with your own little pig on top. And so what this is it's a cave, and you come in here, the vines are kind of blocking the entrance, kind of making it a little eerie. It's mixed in with some mossy, we got some stalagmites coming down, some lanterns light up, some water on the floor, and then we've got our enchantment setup. And now with these bookshelves, in a lot of these designs, the bookshelves tend to stand out. And the best way to do it is to kind of make them jumbled up, make them look rough. And that's kind of what I've done here. And now this enchantment setup is perfect for a level 30 in your Hobbit or cave inspired builds. So our next design is inspired by a storage room. Now we all have storage rooms and they're fantastic, but they're not always the most efficient or the most utilized, and so you spend quite a lot of time in here, so we might as well add an enchantment setup in here as well. So what we've done is we've come in here and we've put it kind of down, and I put in stained black glass over here overlooking a lava field. And down here, you can access your level 30 enchantment through this little pane right here. This is the only way. You could put a fence in here as well. However, you're going to step up if you step on it. So I found this is the best way, and you can still access everything. Now, this is one way that you could do an enchantment setup in your storage room, is put it under, or you could just put it up in the middle. But I think this is great. You can still see everything. You can still access all of your materials, and you don't have to worry about it, and you can walk straight across. So this is our storage room enchantment setup. Our next setup is working within mushrooms. Now you could build this in a dark oak forest, or you could build this in a mycelium biome or a mushroom biome. And so what this is cool is we've kind of stacked up the stairs, so it's kind of floating, kind of magical, because you can see the particles coming up off of the mycelium, which is great. And then we come up here, and then in here we've got a full level 30 enchantment setup all within this mushroom, which I think is fantastic. So if we come back outside and we look at it, it's kind of a little bit bigger, but we've kind of made it work, and I think it looks really cool. And this is just one opportunity that you guys can use for your enchantment setup within one of these red mushrooms. We've always had that dream as a kid to have a huge tree house, and so that's what we've done here. Is we've put an enchantment setup in a tree house, and now you could, if you're in a jungle biome, you could have full-blown tree fort, and one of these buildings could be transformed into an enchantment room. And so what you do is you climb up this ladder, you pile up onto these floating pathways, and you come in here and you've got a full-blown level 30 setup. And it's just fantastic. You got your windows out here looking again out at that beautiful flat green grassland. And you can see right here we can get a level 30 setup, and I think this is a really unique idea because we don't really think about building in trees, and I think this would be a great idea to implement into a lot of survival worlds. Now let's take a look at this from the outside. We tried to use that jungle log as well, and then the birch as well, because the birch I think kind of does really well here and kind of makes it stand out in the tree. And you could do oak planks. I think I would switch that actually to jungle planks. But then over here, I've got jungle fences kind of coming up. And why I did jungle fences is because I wanted that to be an open air feel like you would have in a jungle environment. You wouldn't have just a closed off environment. So this is kind of the idea, is to build a hut up in the trees and fill it in with an enchantment setup. Thanks for watching today's video, guys. Go ahead and make sure you hit that like button, subscribe button down below, and let me know what your favorite design was. And let me know. I plan on making another one of these with another 5 designs, but tell me which ones you guys would want to see more of, and I can come up with other designs for it. But until next time, guys, make sure you like and subscribe, and you guys have a good one.